Hello and welcome to the recap of the Friday night, August 29th Carbon 550 plus $100 added. This was the final points event for the month of August in the Carbon leaderboard standings, and it proved to be an exciting tournament as 4 players entered with a realistic chance to win. We pick up the action early as Dakota takes a good-sized pot from Cali Gold. This next hand you see was one of the ones that really was a setback to the real bluff me all in. He entered the night in first place and only really needed to get in a top 10 finish to earn the victory, but this hand ended up costing him quite a bit of chips as he ran into a set of 10s with his aces. Here is another big win for Dakota as she looked strong in the early going. Steve never knew what hit him. Now this is a hand Dakota might wish she had back. Advogado went chasing the flush and found gold on the river. Had 23 runners to start the tournament. And you can see here we are at the first break with 16 players left. The real bluff me all in was in trouble there in the last place among the active players with only 833 chips. You can see Free Ringo and Dakota were 9th and 10th. And PC Gnome was languishing there in 13th place. So the leaders were struggling in the first hour. Now the real bluff me all in is hanging on by a thread here. This is early in the second hour of action. And Dakota is going to decide to try to wipe her competition out. Real Bluff had a 10 or a 9 for the victory, but could not hit either. So that wiped him out outside of the top 10, so he ended up not getting any points for this tournament. This ended up being a good hand for PC Gnome here. Abrupt Edge should have followed his instincts and gotten out of that hand, but he thought maybe his 2-pair was good enough. Ringo Starr there, he was struggling, but he hit a shot on the river there to stay alive. Here was the big hand of the night. Oh my God, it's Poofy. 9s versus Kings versus AK, and she flops a 9 and wipes out Dakota. That was a costly hand for Free Ringo there later. So now you see we're at the second break, and Dakota is out in 10th. There are 9 players left. So what that means with Dakota out in 10th and the real bluff me all in out of the points, if either Free Ringo or PC Gnome, who you see there in first place, were to go on to win this tournament, they would win the monthly competition. PC Gnome also had both of them had the tiebreaker, so actually they only needed to finish as high as second to knock out the real bluff me all in. There was a big hand for Poker Orifice when he started to take control, wiped out Lord Khan, and oh my God, it's Poofy on that one. Then a couple of hands later, he's wiping out Advogado, getting his chip stack up to a monstrous amount. At 33,000 now. Final 3 of Pyfan, PC Gnome and Poker Orifice. Not looking good for PC Gnome here. He's in third, but this was a painful one to watch right here. Runner, runner, diamond, diamond to give Poker Orifice the flush, and flush out Pie Fan. So now we're down to 2. And this was about where I thought Poker Orifice was going to lose it. These two kept going all in, back and forth, back and forth. Poker Orifice now, with his pocket aces, opens up a huge lead. But you'll see PC Gnome coming right back. It's a king. Poker Orifice took a shot with an 8-9 suited. Didn't work out for him. Poker Orifice still in good shape with almost 3 times, well, really more than 3 times as many chips. A couple of hands later, they go at it again. PC Gnome calls with a 9-10, and look at that, flops 2 10s. I thought Poker Orifice was going to about pull his hair out here. He had a shot at a straight there, but couldn't hit it. So now PC Gnome has gotten himself back into the lead, and here goes Poker Orifice again, shoving with queens. This was PC Gnome's best shot right here. He had 2 draws at hitting a flush and a king for the win, but could not hit either. Here we go again. Poker Orifice, I think, about to pull his hair out. PC Gnome looks in trouble, but look what comes up on the turn, a king. He's staying alive. And here's the final hand, pocket aces versus pocket 9s. And the aces hold up. So Poker Orifice gets the victory. Wins the first prize of $107.51. Not bad for a couple of hours of work. But the big winner for the month becomes PC Gnome, who ends up tied atop the leaderboard with the Real Bluff Me All In. But PC gets the tiebreaker due to his first place victory in the free roll of last week. And so that moves him, giving him the grand prize and the ticket into the big tournament on Carbon. So again, congratulations to everybody who played in this month's events, got some points, got some cash, and we hope we'll see you on the tour next month. Signing off, this is T-Pack.